Expiry day trading, it's not for everybody. The returns can be really high, but it demands a proper system, a proper technique. This is what we are talking today. No gap tension, no adjustments, very smart and systematic way to trade. It's not easy to defeat us in the game of option selling once we have techniques like this. Hi everybody, welcome to a very special video where I'm gonna remove most of your problems when you do weekly option selling. Welcome to my 1, 2, 3 rule for weekly option selling and absolutely no adjustments required. When you sell options, especially when you do weekly options, when you do expiry day trading, there are certain things which can be a big pain point for you. How about I remove all the pain? What I'm talking about is zero gap stress. Gap has been a number one trade killer when it comes to weekly option selling. So we're gonna have zero fear when I'll show you the method. After the method, I'm gonna talk to you about VIP points for people who watch the video till the end. Number 2, zero adjustment required. You are already busy. You don't want to do a lot of adjustments, just like iron fly, right? Low risk. Of course, everybody love it. When you watch video on this channel, expect top quality only. I don't make videos for masses with basic information. Obviously, 100% capital management and 100% working people strategy is what you're going to know now. Before I tell you the method, and I'm going to tell you the step-by-step guide, a proven guide. We're going to go back and we're going to also see how it works for you. The number one thing is capital management, sticking to the conviction. Before I tell you that, understand this first. Number 1, enter the trade on signal, which I'm going to tell you. When you enter into a trade, only 2 things going to happen. Tell me what. Number 1, if profit hits, great, book that profit. Number 2, that maybe you're going to get an exit hit. That's also absolutely fine. We're going to have a method. We will trade in option selling. We're going to go non-directional with that. Right? Basically everything which we want. Now tell me one thing. When you sell weekly option, on which day you get the maximum theta? On which day there is a highest open interest? On which day the retail is really active? On which day people lose a lot? That is on expiry day itself. So we're going to do this strategy on expiry day. I'm going to build your foundation. You're up for a good surprise. So here we are on a nifty 5-minute chart. Now, what you see, this is a Thursday. As you can see where my cursor is, this is a 5-minute candle. What do we see is that Nifty opened at 24,661. You could see right here where my cursor is, right here. So as you can see, that means the nearest strike is 24,700, one strike above, which is highly liquid, and one strike below. Correct? This becomes a short strangle, or if a straddle if you do at the money. So option seller required to sell both the options, call and put at the same time. One thing which we notice is that market from here around 24,680 level went to 24,950, took everybody by surprise. That means all the call side, we're expecting a big loss. Am I right? Must be for the public. But for you, I'm going to tell you something good. Now let's understand it. Now here, this strike which you see, this is 24,700 call, which you see right here. At the opening, the price was approximately 42.2 points, right? Let me just cross this open interest as well. We don't need it. So this is the exact candle where we look to enter. Now market went up. We are looking to short a call. I'm going to come on the put as well in a bit, but let's concentrate here. I look to sell my call when super trend shows me a short, and super trend is telling me that I can short this call at the moment, which is trading approximately 43 points. Okay. Now, obviously, when you enter into a trade, only 2 things are going to happen. Number 1, either the trade is going to hit your exit, your stop loss. Or number 2, the trade is going to be straight away profitable. In this situation, what you see is that we enter around 42 and market has returned and super trend gave you an exit signal, which is around 55 points, right? So we lost approximately 10 points in this trade, which is fine. If the call is losing money, that means the put must be making money exactly on the same time, because market cannot go up and down on the same time. You with me, right? You're getting it very easy. We got an exit hit here. Now, as per the rule, it is 1, 2, 3 option selling method. Very powerful. Now understand this. The next time we get an entry of the same strike, we're gonna enter with double power. What do we mean is that next time we're gonna double our lots. If we have sold 2 lots here, next entry, which is on a sell entry, is gonna be 4 lots. Simple. And if that also hits an exit, then we're gonna go original multiply by 3. That means 6 lots now. Very interesting. We got an SL hit. 10 points. Absolutely fine. Now let's wait for another entry. And here, around 1424, we got another entry. As per the rule, the capital management rule, we have to enter 2 lots here now. Double the quantity, right? So now we look forward to enter here around 187 points. And we hold. We hold till the time super trend show us a buy signal, because this is an expiry trade where the theta decay is maximum. That means we lost roughly 10 points, and here we made more than 100 points in this trade because the option ended approximately 68 points. I hope you are making a good note of it. Please stop trading randomly because nobody's teaching you. Maybe you are not learning. That can also be the reason. Am I correct? Maybe you are distracted. Maybe you are just trying 10 different strategies and you are doing 10 different adjustments. Now focus here. Call we have covered. I hope you got it. Yes, like the video if you understood this concept, right? Now here at the same time, what's happening on the put is very interesting. Same date, same everything, obviously, right? Here we got a send signal when the option was trading around 23. And like I say, we enter with the original quantity. If things don't work out, then we're going to double it. But here, what happened is that market just went one way and one way and one way only, and it expired at 0.1. So expired worthless. If you're watching this video and if you trade a lot of US options, the 0 DTE options, I'm sure you're getting a really good idea. Super trend settings is simple. It's a default setting, which is 10.3. If I open, I'll show you. There is no experiment which we do with super trend. As you can see over here, simple setting 10 is to factor 3, which is a default setting with 90% of the charts where you see for free online. Now you must be wondering, okay, this expiry had happened. What about the next expiry? Now let me tell you one thing. When your one side stop loss hit and you double it, because intraday only the option is going to expire, you understand that the theta is really massive. That means when you entering the next time after you exit hit and you entering with double quantity, this kind of thing where the option from 188 becomes 68, the possibility is really high. Plus super trend, the best part about super trend is that it really trails as market move in your favor. Your stop loss go down and down and down. Very nice. Now I want to show you a series before this as well. We're gonna stick to the rules, we're gonna stick to the guns. I want to tell you the VIP points as well, so you stay tuned for that. Here we are on Nifty again, and we're gonna go on the Thursday, which is the expiry day for Nifty, and we go, and what do we see? The opening is 25,244.9, which you can see over here, right? This is the opening if I put my cursor. That means the next obvious strike is going to be 25,300 call and 25,200 put, which we look to sell it with the super trend. Capital management, nobody talks about, which is probably one of the most powerful thing when it comes to option trading. I've made some videos in the past about how to make a spread. I've made a video about Falcon spread. I've made a video about calendar, straddle, whatever you do, even if you've been doing for many years. After watching this video, you definitely gonna have an aha moment. Oh, I never thought of this. Even this is possible or not. Now, let me show you. If we load up the strike, what is going to happen? One side is gonna get a stop loss hit. How do we deal with it? You know it now. But let's see it one more time. So I have loaded the same strike, as you can see, the same date, which is Thursday. Market is expiring, 25,200 put. Same expiry, and we are checking how it went. At the same time, we are doing it the call side, but the call side which we took is 25,300, slightly above. Let's see what is happening with both the strike when we follow our super trend methodology doing option selling. Now here what you see is that 25,300, this is where the day actually started. This big red candle which you see, this is the first 5-minute candle. At the opening, if we just sell as soon as we see it trading below the super trend, we can enter. And what happened for the entire day, the market expired over here completely zero. It became the option and we got the entire value of our sold strike over here. At the same time, what must be happening on the other strike? This is the other strike, as you can see over here. What you see is that this strike, now here was an entry for the bullish. We do not do bullish because we only sell option, and it really went rocket up, as you can see, till 172. We haven't sold this option yet. We got a signal here to sell it of this particular option. What we see is that we sell over here, we got exited over here. At the same time, this option has given the complete profit. Also, when the option become really far from the market, suppose you sold a put and market really go up, then you can always roll your put. You can shift it to another strike, and now you're gonna have much juicier and better premium value sell your option. It's very important. I'm 100% sure this is short resonating with you, and you getting the moment. It was like, okay, because it makes a lot of sense, because super trend is also reducing your loss, which you could see here, and it is a proper system. You do not need to give a lot of stop losses to the market. Just like you're learning now, properly you can use one stop loss for your own learning if you want a step-by-step option premium strategies, which you could do for a long time. The method, the technique, it's completely different, not on the books, never. If you want to get access of that, the team is definitely there to help you, to upgrade you into the better way of trading. Now let's understand VIP points. Can we make it even better now? I think we can do a lot of things with this. Before I proceed, there are certain things which we said. Zero gap stress. Do we have any gap stress? You tell me in the comment section. Zero adjustments. Low risk because super trend is catching up. 100% capital management which we have, and 100% working people strategy, because all you got to do is simply set an alert on a trading view, which is even a 10-year-old can do it. So can you as well. Now, VIP points. And before I tell you VIP points, first of all of you been showering so much love on this channel. You are subscribing, and you definitely understand that this channel, the knowledge which you're getting over here, the methods, the techniques, this is a result of more than 1.5 decade into the market. And experience, knowledge is earned. When I was starting out, there were hardly people who are really professional and were open to share in the market. Hardly, but not for you. The help is just one click away. You can really upgrade it faster and better than anybody else. VIP point number 1, thoughts on doing this positionally. I'm sure what you're thinking. Can you do positionally? Can't you carry forward to the next day? Very interesting point this one is. What's my take on this? The gaps are a real issue. First of all, have you calculated the amount of ROI which you're gonna get if you follow this super trend rule intraday? Calculate it. You'll be up for surprise. You don't need to trade like entire week to hit your ROI. If you are a really smart trader and a good hunter, even one day of trading, it's gonna be good enough. And it's gonna keep you on your toes on Thursday for sure, because market moves very fast. That's the reason why I have the rule number 2 is that avoid holding post 2:55 p.m. Because once you go back and see this into practice, you'll be surprised how come this kind of information is on YouTube, which I'm sharing with you. Reason is we have something even better to do. But 2:55 p.m. after that, what happens? It's just 35 minutes window remaining for the series to expire. That is where gamma kicks in, and you don't want to mess with gamma, because gamma is like 2 rupee option become like 150 in matter of 10 minutes. So that is not advisable, and usually gamma comes after 2:55 p.m. So you got to be careful. If you're making good ROI and you have a good system, how much effort have you done with this? You tell me, please. How much hard work have you done with this? How much hard work are you doing in your current job or business? Must be doing, God knows, maybe 100 times of this. Option trading is not the game of labor. Option trading is a game of systems, methods, technique, and profit booking. This is a complete different skill than what you're doing right now. I'm sure this video must have really helped you. That's the exact reason why I say hit and trial way of trading one must completely avoid giving stop losses to the market back to back and learning nothing from that stop loss, because stop loss never teaches you anything. Elevate your trading game. You can learn the craft in record time, just like you're doing right now. Shortest amount of time possible, maximum impact. Get in touch to learn in depth. Just drop a message. You can get details directly from the team. I'm sure you must have learned something really good. You don't want to get stuck on gaps. You don't want to do a lot of adjustments. You do not want to keep on monitoring the screen. You want something which gives you an alert like that, and super trend is fastest. You want a solid capital management technique. Everything combined, delivered. That's all for today. I'm sure you must have learned a lot. Thanks for watching. And like I always say, you are going to do so well in trading, you will surprise everyone. I wish you all the best. Bye-bye.